Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Duggan and we're going to be in the Nether I think today. We tried and failed yesterday to find a dried ghast to turn into a ghastling to make a happy ghast because I want one to fly around the modern city and build the towers. I think it would be very helpful. It was frustrating trying to find one in new soul sand valleys. So today we're going to try to craft one. I need 8 ghast tears. That is not a resource that we have a lot of to my memory. But we're going to go through some of my old chests, see what I can find, and if not, we will just have to go hunt some ghast and get some ghast tears. Hopefully, it won't take too long. I seem to remember making some end crystals at some point to respawn the dragon, so I have tears somewhere. I just don't know where. On the server, we don't have the nether roof accessed. It's something we decided as a server to not do. We're building in the nether, like inside the nether, and so we don't have a ghast farm. And that might be something I need to add to my list. So that'll be the first thing we do probably is add that to the list of things to do. I don't know how to build one, so we're not going to do it today. But for now, we're just going to try to hunt some ghast and see what we can come up with. Once we have one, we're going to have some time to kill. So we will either work in the modern city or we will maybe go to the sci-fi island and walk around and kind of make some plans and see what I might want to do for a starting area or some sort of storage or some sort of central hub. I need some sort of like temporary staging area, but I don't want it to look dumb. I want it to look cool. So we'll have to figure that out as we go. SweetSandi, hello, welcome in. Yes, I will not forget my bow. I need to turn around and get it. I'm in the nether right now, looking through some chests. Best easier than hunting for a ghastling? Yes, yeah, I think so too. Maybe less flying in the nether? Probably, yeah. We need to find a flat space where we can shoot some ghast and collect the tears, but other than that, we should be okay. Blastcord, Jordan, good to see you. All right, Moira, hello. Let's just jump right in. So I found one. I got one ghast here, and I went through. I found it like in this chest right here. So it's not super organized, and I feel like we've got another one there. That's 2 total. Actually, I should probably keep those somewhere safe. So we need 6 more. I'm wondering if MacCast has some in the tower for potential potion brewing. I don't remember what potion you get from a ghast tier. Alright, so that's my nether storage. There is Blackstone storage. I'm thinking about all the places that I've built in the nether where I would have been hanging out a lot and then I would have been attacked by ghasts. I probably would have shot one and then just kept the tears because I'm a digital pack rat. Like there's no way that I just left that stuff, you know? Unless it was like over lava or whatever. I forgot about this tube. Oh, it's got a hole in it. That's not good. This is a cool space. Despite not liking Blackstone, it is a cool space. This is the netherite mine. I'm not seeing anything there. Nuggets. I'll grab a bow just because I don't have one on me right this second. Or do I? I do. Hold on. I do have a bow and I do have some arrows. Really only need one because it's an infinity bow. Yeah. See, this is the kind of stuff I was expecting. We got lots of gravel down here. Lots of gravel down here. I should go bring a gravel box. You know what? We'll have to add that to the list. Server. Oh my gosh, the coal. Holy crap. What was I smelting? Oh, nether bricks. Okay. Is it just constantly going? You're so close. You make it? You do make it. Wow. So it's just, there's no fuel. Huh. It's such a perfect timing. It's such an intentional bloop, right? It's like a really big dog slowly lowering itself to a sploot. Do I have glass down here? If I've got orange glass down here, I should fix that hole. I might have some in here. I do. One thing we don't even have to put on the list. There are a few piglins set up for trading, just FYI, near Alistair's portal. There's a little setup that Steven and I did with a few piglins. Not sure if that would help at all. Is that for gas tiers? You're saying that gas tiers are on the piglin bartering list? Are my tools enchanted? Yes. I just don't like the enchantment. Look at all the striders. Is that normal? That's crazy. Thanks for the lurk, Cosmic. Oh no, you can get a dried ghast from trading. I think my issue is that I don't have very much gold. I've got some. We could try it if we don't find the gas tiers right away. I need to start bringing a spare shulker with me, or a bundle. That would be smart. All right, so there's nothing in here. We are in. Let's go down. We'll go west because I had to build the Wither Skeleton Farm, the first one. Oh, you know what? There might be. Do I have a workroom in there? You know what? We're here. We might as well. Plus, there's probably a bunch of people on stream that have never seen this. So this is our Guardian farm. One of the very first things we built on the server as a community farm. Myself and MacCast dug it out. It was before Elytra, I think, because getting to it is a walk, not a flight. Oh, I got to change my map Y level. There's obviously an abandoned mine shaft down below. I need to change this. How do I do the... settings? Nope. Cave mode. There we go. I need it to be... what? 63? Auto. That's what I want for the overworld. I wish it would switch automatically between dimensions. That would be nice. There's Somerville, and so this is where the Guardian farm is. There's some gold at the setup already? Okay, cool. Well, we'll give it a go. Piglin Bartering Farm is something else that's on my list too. So the tank for the Guardians is up there. And this is all going to be prismarine stuff. Oh, but there is a spare chest of junk, which is what I was hoping for, but obviously this is not what we want. And did I remove all the stuff back here? Yeah. Okay, so I already cleaned up in here. That's fine. Was a short stop. Just to show you how old this is when the ocean was nothing but gravel on the bottom. So outside is just nothing but gravel. Before we found the gravel mountains, the best place to get gravel in the server was going to a seabed somewhere. Yeah, the server is 8 years old. I started playing in March of 2017, and just after I started playing, they released the World of Color update with concrete. And I only played on that world for 3 or 4 months, and then we started the Citadel in July of that year. I want to say it's the 14th of July. So the next workroom in the Nether is down here. No ghast tiers in there. I don't know. I don't think there's anything in there. An old school wither skeleton farm. We'll check the other wither skeleton farm too. Cosmic, do you know if there's any gas tiers around here? Nether brick. Blaze farm workroom. Nether brick mining. Blaze farm workroom. Blaze farm might have some. All the old weird stuff that I did for decor 8 years ago. Here? Yes. Well, I've obviously cleared out a lot of stuff. I remember doing that. That's that way. That goes to the actual farm, I think. I've not been down here in years. I think this is just open nether. Yeah. Okay. Probably at the Crossroads farm. Doubt it around here. Check the chests at the little house by the desert portal too. Could be something there. Check the little house at the desert. Crossroads farm. What's the Crossroads farm? Nothing there. Nothing there. Is the Crossroads down there? Is that what you mean, Cosmic? I'll also check the desert. I think we checked the desert the other day, but... Hey, Blue, how's it going? Adding filters to your Guardian farm, and I'm finally finished with it. Nice. That's a satisfying feeling. It's all bulk storage. Oh, look. Glad we came out. That's 2 more. We're halfway there. I might have some back at my cabin. I've got a little brewing stand at my cabin, and I feel like that's probably where I'm going to find some. I mean, we really only need 1. I'm not going to make 2 because if I want another happy gas, it's going to be in the sci-fi zone, and I'm not going to build it in the modern city. I'm going to build it in the, I'm going to have it in the sci-fi zone. They build it. Grow it? What, like, how do you, what's the term? Cultivate? Crossroads Farm. Oh, the other Wither Skelly Farm. Yes. But you said there was a bartering spot up here. Ooh, there's a ceiling there. And it's somewhere along here. Is it this side or is it the other side we go in? Oh. Pig Linda's surprise supplies. If I open that, they're going to get mad, right? Glad they don't have any bows. Alright. I guess I'll just put down my ender chest and grab some gold. I thought there was there gold here? Gold nuggets. Are there hoppers underneath the floor? Is that how it works? Oh, there's a dispenser. Okay. I didn't see that. I didn't know. I didn't build this, so I don't know. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I don't want to use... Is it server gold? I'll take those. That's okay. I guess I'll leave the other nuggets. Oh, I see. They run right over. So, my guess is that there's hoppers under the floor. Quartz. And then I keep on opening this and making them mad. You know what? I don't think I have soul CBD on my boots. I don't. Yoink. It's kind of annoying that the trapdoor closes. Soul sand. It's a low chance to get the actual dried gas, right? It's from the gold farm, so it's server gold. Oh, okay, cool. Look at all the gold decorating this place. Where does this one go? Does that go under the tree in Somerville? Does it? It must just do one at a time, does it? Yeah. This seems pretty easy to set up, actually. I could definitely do with one of these in the sci-fi zone. It looks like there's nothing under the floor to collect them, so I don't know what that dispenser's for. It's obviously catching the gold. How much was there? I don't remember. It was like 40 something. I guess the idea is that they're supposed to be close enough here that they're just going to throw it to you. Under Steven's treehouse? Okay, cool. I am going to get rid of that for now. Oh, it's on a timer. That makes more sense. And then it just, whatever extra gold just kind of comes up there. Man, it's a lot of junk. I'm down for renewable gravel though. That's going to be amazing at the modern city. Sci-fi area too. I'm going to be using a lot of concrete. They're all names starting with L. Cool. Lionel, Lydia, Lana, Larry. Oh, cell speed 2. 3. What do spectral arrows do? They just make a sparkle? Man, so many arrows. Water bottles. Pretty low chance. I don't see us getting any real consequence here. So I'll put that back up there. And I'll put this trapdoor back. And I guess I'll just condense the nuggets. Good to know that there's fire charges here, though. don't have the room for anything else. Fire resistance. I think the other ones are longer. Might not be a bad idea to grab those, though. Seeing as we were potentially going ghast hunting. We'll see. The fact that they get so mad at your own chests, I think, is a bad game design. I knew that there was some piglin bartering in here, but I think the last time I went in there, it was all very manual. Well, that's cool. That's good to know. Good to know that we can, if we've got enough golden carrots, we can send that to, send gold that we get from the gold farm there. My thought was to add a piglin bartering section underneath the gold farm. But I don't know. I don't want to build another gold farm for me. But we'll see. I really wish I could figure out why we're getting these weird render errors. I'm not sure whether that's a shader thing or a server thing. We're also behind on editions. This is 21.5. 21.8 has been out long enough that we could probably update. I'm honestly probably going to wait until we know when the date is for the Copper Age and go from there. Another workroom chest. I will be able to at least drop off some things like string, bricks, water bottles. Probably nothing there. Fantastic Sherlock Fox, hello. Waking up here with coffee. I'm on cup number 3. I was up late last night watching some people play No Man's Sky. I'm not sure why, it's just so much fun to watch people that have never played it before just like really discover how cool it is. Actually, I put a post in Discord this morning. A very cool but very frustrating discovery. They've changed Game Pass. What used to be Game Pass Ultimate, that was the gate between playing on console and playing on both console and PC. There's now Game Pass Standard and Game Pass Ultimate. And Standard still actually lets you play console and PC at the same time. But then some games are gated behind Ultimate. Apparently, it's supposed to be Activision, Blizzard, and EA, but the only one that I can see is EA. So even that change might have been before the final merger of Microsoft and Activision happened. So now, I could have been streaming Grounded 2. I could have been streaming No Man's Sky. I could have been streaming any game that I'm playing on Game Pass on Xbox. I could have also been streaming on the PC. So it's a little frustrating that I didn't know. However, what's really cool about this is that I have an old grandfathered plan. So I'm paying $4 less for Game Pass console instead of Game Pass Standard, but I have all the same access as Standard. So as long as I never change, and I don't really care that much about EA games, so for $13 a month Canadian, I can play and stream Game Pass games on stream now. So this is gonna be great. I need to think about where I'm going. Home, I think, to the barn. You can't get gas tiers from villagers, right? That's not a thing. First cup here, kids are on the bus, so it's a win. And cool that you're watching No Man's Sky. My spouse and son are playing that daily. Nice. Yeah, I've been playing. I've got 100 hours on Steam and 50 hours on Xbox, but my Xbox playthrough has got cooler stuff. So what I'm planning on doing is logging into Steam, friending my Xbox account, and like muling a bunch of things over. Does anybody know if you can send credits? Like, I know you can't send ships or multi-tools, but you can like deconstruct the modules and the multi-tools and then send those to your friends. Gas tiers are only drop only. That makes sense. Right. There are a few kind of odd chests in here that may have Most of these are fairly organized, so I'm not expecting much out here in the barn. Nice to know that I've got diamond gear here, though. Once we started the nether hub, I moved all of my nether stuff to the nether hub. With the exception of a few things. I have a trident. I don't think I knew that. Quick charge. What's the quick charge for? Is that for the crossbow? This is where I think that might be. No, sorry, the one above me. Here. Oh, look at that. I should have came here first. I should have came here first. All right, let's leave 16. So we've got enough for 3 happy ghasts. Nice. I did not want to hunt ghasts. Please and thank you. Excellent. Okay. Should have come here first. It's for the crossbow? Okay, cool. I think I've used one before, but like again, not something I really need. I find the bow is better. I've got lots of soul sand, Sandy. No worries about that. I've been using that for texturing in the moderns in Westhill. Well, that was like a fun little non-project tour. I don't usually bop around in the nether very much. I also want to change the portal access here. Oh, I forgot about you. You were here in my pre-show. Don't need friends around here. Oh no, I'm on fire. So, next time we come through the portal, we are going to change this to have some sort of staircase. And I'm trying to debate what I want to do. I don't want to do anything fancy. I feel like we should just maybe make a stone bridge. Something very simple. And then I guess a staircase kind of like up to the left would be the easiest way to do it. Because I want that to be a little bit easier to get up and down. Okay, so we can put some stuff away. Let's go with... Oh, you don't go in there. Some soul sand. I think these are all 8 minutes, yeah. I have glass bottles somewhere else. I thought I did. Yep. Book. Server to do. I need a garbage in here. I don't have anything. I don't have an incinerator. Enchanted books. I feel like... Do I have... I can't remember. Is soul speed something that you can stack on top of what I have? Or does soul speed replace depth strider? I think you can have both, right? And what's the top speed for soul speed? Is it 4 or is it 3? I can probably pull some redstone out of here if I have anything in here that's redstone related. Nope. Oh, there's more books in here. Soul speed 3 is the max. Oh, nice. So we got an excellent find then. And I do believe you can add it. All right. Well, I can probably look to see if I can add it without actually committing to adding it. Right. I can just like put this here, put that there. Costs 27. Soul speed and depth strider. So yeah, it'll add it on top of it, but it'll cost me my life savings. Literally. Okay. So we'll do that at some point. Actually, let's put that on the other, let's put that on the sci-fi to-do list. That's more of a personal thing. We'll be able to do that today. We can pop by the gold farm on a break. I'm still feeling very disorganized with these chests. It's not how I like it. I think I want to remove the chests and put everything on the wall. It'll be a little bit of a thing. All right, so we can make the dried gas. I just don't want to put it down anywhere. What? Is it still soil? Do I not have the right update? Maybe I'm not on the right update. You know what? I don't think I'm on the right update. It was 20.21.6, wasn't it? That's really bad. Wow. No wonder we couldn't find one in the Nether yesterday. That's embarrassing. It's not like I do a weekly news show about Minecraft every Monday on your favorite podcasting app. Wow. That's embarrassing. Okay, well. Didn't need the bow. That might be a little bit tricky. Well, put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus the soul sand. Everything else back in here. I don't know why I have nuggets in there. Adding books to boots gets expensive if you're not starting from scratch and adding them in the right order. Yeah. I don't think I have... No, I don't even have enough netherite to do anything fancy with them. Like I couldn't make another set of boots. Well, I really feel silly for getting frustrated yesterday. And that really changes what I was going to do today. Well, we'll go AFK at the gold farm. So I'm one version short. It was 1.21.6, and I just haven't updated the server because we haven't needed to. Okay. I don't know how many of my mods would break if I just straight up updated it. Yeah, the server's on 121.5 because no one else was playing, and I was working in the in West Hill. So I didn't need a Happy Ghast in West Hill. All the towers in West Hill were already built. Is that a bat? Sandy, thank you for the 100 comfort bits. They should be called embarrassed bits. Do we have... We have nether. Faster to do it here. Alright, we still have a few things to do. I want to make... I need to have that, like, that infrastructure set up where, like, it's easy to get from the modern city to the sci-fi zone, and I need to be able to bring some stuff. So we've got some setup we can do. The good news is that we've got the gas tier, and I think the only issue right now is that it won't be being... it won't grow in the background. Jumbo's Hill Gaming 100 if it comforts even more. Updating the server to 1.21.8 is comparatively easy than all the other previous drops. Oh yeah, no, I can update the server pretty easily. It's the issue is all the mods and data packs that I have not working. That would be the problem, right? Yeah, it would take me probably the better part of a couple hours to update. I think we were the last ones here. Need my sword. All right, folks, I'm going to take my break just a little bit early, just so we can get these levels and put this whole speed on the boots, and then we will figure out what's going to happen after. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Grab a friend, grab a snack, and we'll be right back. Right, that should be enough. just take those off. There should be... thought there was an anvil here, but maybe it's in the workroom. Oh no, there's one here. Boots. Book. Gun. We're low on fuel here. I know where there's more, but it's not nearby. Not a lot of ingots. Oh, nope, this way. It's odd that they keep aggro? Yeah, I guess so. That's something we can check off on the book. So now we need to get some stone bits for the staircase and the bridge. It might be better to go to the right. Might be just a little bit easier. Yeah. It's funny, I thought I'd be getting away from building with stone and bricks and medieval style stuff, but all of these portals have like this old stone broken down design to them. Right, this shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna grab a bundle. Just because that's a good way to clean up the odd stuff that pops in the inventory. Causes problems. Oh, what did I need? Where was the gravel that I was going to get? There was gravel somewhere. Netherite mine workshop. That's what it was. think that's all I need. I may want to put this portal somewhere a little bit more convenient. I feel like this information shop is always a pain to get in and out of with the door and all the mobs on the street. So we might want to put this somewhere else. And I guess I don't want to set up shop like right here, but I guess I could probably... This is probably a good spot. I guess we'll need some mossy cobble. Probably some tough. My guess is we'll need a trapdoor at some point. Oh, I just put something in there I didn't want to. Oh no. So we'll probably just make a path that goes out this way. Maybe some stairs. Looks good to me. Actually, it would be kind of fun to extend this middle part. This is the kind of fly by the seat of your pants design that I like to do in Minecraft. When you've got something that's already established and all you have to do is kind of pull from the existing design. Fun. Cool. Then we have to go over that way. It's actually in line. Oh, no, it's not. That's annoying. I guess I don't really want to make anything too large here. Maybe we'll just go up by a slab. Although it's probably going to be best to go up by a full block on the next level. And then we'll just go across that way. And we can probably get away with just a 5-wide bridge. It'll look okay. Now we have to figure out where we're going to be coming down from. I would say we'll just kind of wrap this around the corner here. Not too close. I'm thinking it would be nice to have like a jumping off point so that when people have elytra, they can just kind of glide down and not have to actually take the stairs. I think I might want to put a space between this. Well, we also have to consider that it has to come up from there, so it's going to have to be probably a twisting staircase. It's still not a lot of room. That's a little bit better. Whoops. I guess maybe we can just wrap it around the back and have it kind of go down this way and then down that way. That'll probably work. Although that's going to hide that. Maybe we'll go down to the left first. I forgot to mention that my building might be testing fire alarms today. So if you can hear that in the background, it is nothing real. They're just doing the annual test of the fire alarms. The Wormbo, hello, subscribing 13 months, lucky 13. I guess this marks completion of the first year. I guess, yeah, because the 12th month would have been the start of the 12th month, right? Thanks ever so much, Wormbo. Appreciate it. Great to have you. Steven, you are not normally around. That Steven guy should really get his act together and come back in the server these days. Well, I was using your bartering farm. By the way, you can see your stair monument from here, in case you didn't know. The sub set off the fire alarm, that's what it is. The Wormbo coming in with the hot sub. That's exactly what happened. All right, what are we dealing with for Y level here? Y75 down to 64. So I need to go down 11. So if we go down 2, takes us to 9. 3 takes us to 8. So let's go down. We go down 3. Using a mix, so we'll just go down with stairs. I don't think this needs to be 3 wide either. I think we can probably get away with 2. Reminds me of the staircase I built in the western quarter behind the mansion. This might work out. Might have to have a few steps there, but we'll just go down as far as this lets us. You know what? This is not my first rodeo, friends. There's the 3 that we need right there. Something at this stage on the server that I am not afraid to do is lay down a lot of stone. We've just got so much for stone bricks, like it's kind of ridiculous. Works for me. I guess we want to leave that as a full stone block just for the textures. I was going to make it a slab to make it just a little bit above the ground, but I don't think it's really going to matter. We can always make this the slabby part. I know technically it's a lot more work to place and replace blocks, but I find it's a lot easier just to get the form in, and then we can mess around later with texture. You're not usually here. I'm not wrong. No, I know. Well, I say that. You could be lurking. I don't know. On the days that you're not here. I don't think we want this open. I don't think I want bricks up there. I think I'd want something a little bit more decorative. Yeah, you know what? We might just leave it open. Now, the real question is, how long is this bridge? Is it going to be easy to divide and make look cool? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Of course, of course, of course, of course. I put something there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Would that look better as a stair, maybe? Yes. Maybe we'll do pressure plates. Sure. Steven says, I don't often get a chance to lurk these days. Most of your streams seem to be when I have meetings or I'm trying to write emails and I can't focus while listening. Adulting problems. Yeah, that's fair. I won't tell your boss if you don't. For folks in the chat that are new, Steven is a good buddy of mine, co-host on the Citadel Cafe and a server member. And the latest episode of the Citadel Cafe is out now. I need mossy stairs, mossy those. That feels a little cramped. Kind of wonder why we're going down. Maybe we should just have it go straight across. Yeah, let's do that. I guess we'll go with the line down the middle. I don't know. Oh, I guess I don't need that there then, do I? I think it'll be easier without this. I don't know how that happened. Captain Benowin, I hope I'm saying that right. We are working on a little path to this command block portal that takes us to the modern city, because we're going to be going back and forth a lot, and I was having to like fly up or hop up this cliff, and I decided that it was just annoying, so we decided to fix it. We are in between projects, so we're just kind of adding a lot of infrastructure to the server because it's just been that kind of a, I don't know, kind of a week where we need to do this kind of stuff. That looks okay. Previously we had done some stairs, so maybe we'll do that too. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I bet your walls would look good. We've got the walls over there. Yeah, that's cool looking. Kind of fun. Saw that I finished West Hill. I was a little confused because I see you building more medieval. Oh yeah, no, we just said that. It was like we just finished building all that medieval stuff, and I wanted to move on to something new. And then the design aesthetic right now in this world hub is pretty like broken down, old, ancient, magical portal. So unfortunately, we're kind of building in the same style, which is not what I wanted to do today. I wanted to move on. Try not to be too crazy here. I just wanted to be pretty basic. And I think we'll just throw in blocks like that. Oops. Actually, we could probably do upside down stairs. I mean, I should really be commissioning Steven to do this. The king of stairs. Does not look sturdy enough. See, that looks pretty good. You can never escape the medieval build style. Like, I mean, it happens to just creep up all the time, right? Like, you always seem to have something on the server that needs touching up, or it's because I think we also just end up with so many blocks in that palette, right? A little bit more highlight, I think. Plus these two are kind of in the same line. Nice. Sauce and Potato. That's a great username. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. We are just flying by the seat of our pants here. pretty good. These feel a little bit strange. I might want to bring those down. Does it look better with just this as a slab? It kind of does, doesn't it? I'm also not liking these. Like the look of the pressure plate as a post topper might be might steal that one. Oh yeah, it's great for walls too. You can go like in a, it sort of gives you like a halfway, not a halfway, but like if you had a wall that was going up with a slab, you can kind of use this to kind of help get it up to the right height. What do we want to do there? I think we want to finish this straight through. It's too wide. Oh, that's what it looks kind of funny. There we go. Yeah, I'd say that's good enough for now. I mean, all this is pretty temporary. I just don't want it to look super ugly as we walk by. Oops. Oh, come on. There we go. Do I have plain stairs? I do. That should probably end up being more structural. Inventory is very full. Has been for quite some time. Maybe we just cap the stairs? That seems to work okay. Yeah, I'm really suffering from some inventory woes, aren't I? I feel like I've split some stacks. Let's see here. I'm not really using a lot of tough. Pressure plates. Oh, I meant to make a stair. Crap. All right, well, we'll do this first. Oops. I almost want to put a slab there just to kind of see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that kind of works. Oops. Looks a little bit more intentional, I would say. Man, one thing about having spent so much time in Westhill is like stuff like this just comes so naturally now. Like I don't even have to think about it. Pretty easy. and a sight. There we go. Not a kid safe stair. Nope. That's fine. Need to be. This is what I want to be able to do, is just jump off when I need to. But then not have to fly up is going to be nice. I mean, flying is easy. But the problem is that one rocket is way too much. So you end up doing that overshoot and spin thing, and it's just not my favorite. Yeah, I mean, this is going to need some reworking. I want to create a build here. Like, I think this whole thing should be inside, and we could create like a compass rose and then just have a bunch of portals on different levels and stuff. I think that could be a really fun server project. But right now, I'd say this is pretty good. It's like I know I have stairs somewhere. So the only thing I got to do now is just design the bottom of the bridge, because I'm that kind of person. I cannot leave it completely untouched. That is not connecting. It's good enough for now. That might not look the best. No, I'll back up on that one. And then underneath here, it should be pretty easy to just create a little bit of an arch. I've got a slab there. This could be the stair. And then maybe underneath each of these, we'll do a stair. And then we'll just reverse this on this side. I put the tough away, didn't I? Alright, whatever. Oh no, that has to be full block. Am I out of cracked? I am out of cracked bricks. Oh, we're really out of cracked bricks. That is a large hole. I did not know that was there. And stairs. Nope, that needs to be a full block. Did I do that wrong on the other side? I might have done that wrong on the other side. Yeah, this needs to be a full block. There we go. Cracked. Does not look like it could really support itself, but it's better than nothing. I really don't like swimming. Like there's something that just does not click with me with swimming in Minecraft. Like every time I move, I just end up being thrown into swim mode when I don't want to be. I don't think many people are going to actually see this. That's fine. Cool. I'd say that's done. Now the portal. Maybe this is one that has to change. Feels a little bit strange. Cool, works for me. Didn't end up needing trapdoors, surprisingly. Nice. At least the feather falling boots enjoy being put to work. Hey, you got to test them once in a while, right? You can't just, you know, walk around assuming they're going to work. Steven, you rewatched K-Pop Demon Hunters a few days ago. Still a lot of fun second time around. Yeah, I was watching some reactions to it. This is kind of how I rewatched it. Oh, I fell in the hole that I was not planning on falling into. A giant cave and there's a cow down here. Okay then. I can't fly out of here either. Fixed. Nice. Now there is a path to the Modern City portal. One more thing off the to-do list. Collect gravel from the Netherite workshop. Did I bring my gravel shulker box? Yes, I did. All that work for that path, and I didn't use it. I just jumped right over this thing. Netherite workroom is right here. Perfect mini monster spawner? Yeah, exactly. Maybe it'll keep them off the surface. I wonder if someone was breeding up striders. Take the gold. You know, we're probably going to need more torches too. Just thinking about all the concrete we're going to need in the modern city and in the sci-fi area. I guess I shouldn't rip all the torches. Maybe we'll leave some. we have to change this to update. Dream time's at 2 hours. Thanks very much, Sandy. Appreciate it. I wish we had the ability to do water elevators in the Nether. Or something very similar. No worries, Steven. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the lurk. Have a good one. Next version can turn off double tap sprint. Double tap sprint. I think I single tapped sprint. Where are we going? We are going to Modern City. One thing about the path is that it's not very well lit. Even this, with the water elevator, feels slow. Nice. I don't exactly know what we're going to do with the flowers, but I'll put them all in here. Sweet. It is time for my next break. Thank you for the reminder, Sandy. Should be able to do that in here, no problem. And I now have to figure out what we're going to do next. We do have a little bit of a list. I wouldn't mind going to the sci-fi area and looking around and trying to figure out what I want to do and where I want to set up shop. I do want to make a shulker farm, but I need to figure out where I'm going to put my storage and what it's going to look like. And I don't think a trial chamber is something we have time for today. That's something we'd have to do like an entire stream on. And this is obviously a Southport thing. I might have to start separating these out into different books. We could also replace the tables and chairs downstairs too. Yep. I think we might have to make a separate Southport book. But, uh-oh. Maybe we'll hold off on that raid just a little bit. Thanks very much. We've got Orange Duggan. I hope I'm saying that right. Thanks very much for the raid. Amazing. Hello, it's an orange raid. You have just been raided by Orange Duggan and his nest of turtles. Okay. Bingo. Did I get it right? Okay, sweet. That's good to know. Welcome in, folks. Thanks very much. Appreciate you bringing over your viewers. We are in our Modern City area on the Minecraft server. Let me just maybe go upstairs and give you a better look. This way, this way. So very much a build in process. In progress. But there are kind of like designated blocks with building sizes things that are kind of partially complete. We've just returned to this build after several years of working on a medieval area. So it's a nice change of pace, nice change of scenery, very clean lines, lots of concrete, kind of fun stuff. Building in Minecraft is so fun. I hope things are going well for you. Yeah, things are going great. We just finished a 5-year medieval town project. You can find the VODs on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. And if you're new, if you don't know who I am, my name's Joel, and I stream and podcast full time. The podcast is the Spawn Chunks podcast and the Citadel Cafe podcast. Both of those are available on your favorite app, Spotify and YouTube. There's a video version of the Spawn Chunks on Spotify and on YouTube. That's weekly, Mondays. And right now, the Citadel Cafe is monthly. Spawn Chunks is all about Minecraft, and the Citadel Cafe is all about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. We talked about K-pop Demon Hunters and Fantastic Four last week, so it's been fun. Mama Sams, hello, welcome in. Yeah, it looks really cool when the sun sets. The building really gets a nice light. We were smart, and well, smart or not smart. The main road here runs north-south, which is not great because it's basically always in shadow. So I'm going to have to remember to keep the buildings on this side of the street low so that we don't end up with cast shadows, or switch the main drag. But I don't know, we've put so much work into it already. This is one of those rookie mistakes from years and years and years ago. Anyway, there's lots going on. There's a little public park. There's a designed wharf square happening. And mostly it's just been road planning here. We haven't done a whole lot. And there's a concrete farm. And this building is going to have some technical things in it. Not going to be all apartments. I think the bottom 2 or 3 are going to be apartments. But once you get up high enough, it's going to be like a mob spawner. So not for any other purpose other than to reduce the amount of mobs that spawn on the ground. Because we have a problem. What were you up to on stream today, Orange? Were you playing Minecraft as well? You were playing Minecraft. What were you doing in Minecraft? I've got half a mind to switch to Satisfactory or No Man's Sky today. I started just to build a new castle. Chambord Castle in France. Oh, cool. So you actually get some reference. Very cool. Folks in my chat, if you have not already, please go follow Orange Dugong and see what they're up to with their castle build. Thanks again for the raid. Appreciate it. So I guess I'm trying to think about what we can do here. I'm spoiled by my Shulker Box viewing app. I want to see stuff inside the books without taking them out. Where we need to establish storage. I want a mob farm. I want concrete farm. I say farm maker. And I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I guess we want to explore the caves. Where did you come from? This is not a safe area. Holy crap. I am glad that I was looking. There must be a spawnable space in in the concrete maker. Holy crap. Surprise creeper is right. That's a hard pass. My gosh. Can you imagine if I went AFK there on my break? I would have got blown up. Where did you... Where is the spawning space in here that you came from? Like, where? Oh, no? Where did he spawn from? I mean, this is all lit up like crazy. For that reason. Oh, you know what? I wonder if he spawned somewhere down below and he managed to get himself all the way up here with an elevator. That's wild. Can you imagine? From all the way down there. Came up here. Wandered all the way over into my water thing over here. Huh. He might not have spawned in here, but there's definitely like a second floor, and I don't remember which one of these goes to the second floor. Try this one. So there could definitely be some spawning spaces in these kind of areas somewhere. I've been pretty good, but I would imagine that like falling from up there, or I've seen zombies walking around on the balconies. It wouldn't take much. But then how would you get in the elevator? Okay, so this one goes to the first floor. Alright, so first floor, second floor. This must be top floor, and this must be the concrete maker. No, concrete maker is this one. Nope, that's the top floor. Okay. Huh. Well, I guess I don't know what to do there. I guess for now we just put a trapdoor over it? I mean, the odds of that happening again are probably pretty slim. Huh. Chances are low, but not zero. Agreed. I can't wait on the roof because of phantoms. Sorry, I'm only going to be a few minutes. I will be right back, folks. I take a break once an hour. I just kind of put that off a little bit because of the orange raid. So again, thanks very much, Orange Duggan. I really appreciate it. And folks, I'll be right back. Stick around. I think the thing I'm going to knock off the list is replacing the tables and chairs downstairs with the new data pack stuff. So we'll grab the woods that I think I will need. I don't think we'll need that, but we'll bring it anyway. Maybe? I don't know. I need the tables and the chairs. I don't know why that's in there. Electro Fire Wizard. This is shaders. I'm playing with shaders. And I just need that command from a folder that I totally remember where I put it. Got it. We can probably take some of these torches out too. You haven't played on PC in years? Oh wow. So we've got some data packs on the server and a couple of mods. The mods are mostly for performance. But the data packs are these guys right here. These are all oak tables. Interesting. Huh. But the data pack is old and broken, so we have a new one to replace these with. And all I should really have to do is just sit here and oops. And then I can remove that, and I should be able to just put a new table in its place. The question is, are we going to use the same tables that were there, or are we going to try to do something new? Oh, and you can't put these on. Oops. You have to take the flower pots off too. The new tables. You can't put them underneath things. You can put stuff on top of them. But I mean, I'm partial to PC Minecraft. I've played both. I really have not spent much time in Bedrock, but I didn't like my experience in Bedrock. Do we like that? Or I guess we could try a bunch of different tables out here. We could also try the pedestal table. Daisy and that. We did not have pale oak the last time we were here. Oh, and I forgot my pale oak trapdoor thing has like a 3D thing on it. I think that blends in a little bit too much anyway. Oh, maybe I should get rid of all of these before I start putting down tables. Don't need the string anymore because the vines will just not grow. I think I like those better. Can't use pick block on them though. Oh, weird. Must be old tables. I don't think there's different kinds of tables. I think there's only the one. Just the pedestal or the... There's no smooth table as far as I know. I'll have to double check that data pack. I need... Place this. Nope. I didn't realize how cool that looked. Nice. You play Pocket Edition? Oh, well, yeah, I've never played Pocket Edition. I want the fancy chairs. What do carved chairs look like? There's... Hearing like sand noises and it sounds like a creeper fuse. One of those. And I'll build carved chair. I don't know what these look like. Oh, cool. I bet you those look really good with carpet on them. Oh, they don't do the back. That's annoying. Neat chair. I think I like... Maybe we'll put a couple of the spruce ones around. I can't believe that worked. Oh, I did miss a spot. I thought I got that all in a row. The thing about the speed beacon in the area is it makes it really easy to lay down blocks at a nice pace. Because a lot of times you walk faster than you can place blocks, or you walk slower than you can place blocks. So by having the beacon, you can kind of like dial it in. I think with the beacon as well, if you sneak and mine, you will just continuously move forward at the right pace. Yeah, the invisible saddle pigs is how I think you sit in the chair. Like, I think that's the mechanic to sit in it. It's not something that I care about. I just like the look of having a chair. You know, I think we're going to go with spruce. Just easier to see. Nice. That looks cool. All right, how many are inside? Guess I'll just go start at the back. This is going to be tricky because I don't want to delete the one that's outside. These look like they were jungle chairs. Maybe because it matched in here? I don't remember. I also have to be careful. I don't want to do anything too close to these because it'll delete the armor stands in there too. I need to make more tables. Rock Giant, hello. Facing that way seems odd. Let's put it this way. Feels really dark in here. I guess I could try the jungle chair. And also, what does the carved jungle chair look like? Oh, it's got slats. Interesting. Oh, okay, so that's just got kind of like a... Huh. Build an armor stand. Hopefully nothing too close by. Oh, it's doing the next table. Okay. You know, I kind of like the jungle chairs inside. Do we like them outside? Hmm. Yeah, you know what? I think the jungle looks better. Yeah, it's definitely more friendly. I wish, I have to double check to see if the new data pack allows us to put carpets on the tables. You used to be able to put tablecloths on the tables, which was nice. I need more jungle wood now. Do you walk faster on concrete? That doesn't make any sense. No, you just ever so slightly get faster. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not quite perfect. I think it was rhetorical, Wormo. I kind of knew that. That was me thinking aloud. Running low on sticks. Oh, I didn't put the flower pot back. Nice. Oh, still have that one in the corner. This will be tricky. I have to be careful not to overdo this one. Maybe I can do 0.2. Should be everything. I need more sticks and chairs here. Oh, and sleeping priority. Zombies are coming. I don't see any creepers. Yeah, I really like the look of the jungle chairs. Nothing fancy over here, is there? I don't think so. It's so strange that I can't put anything underneath the flower pot, where I can, just not the table. Yeah, thorns. That's not the sound that gold armor should make. Gold armor should make like a clink or something. This is obviously not finished. I feel like the door should be on the inside. Maybe that's why I had it like that. Oh, so that's the cafe. I think Cosmic's place had tables. Looks like tables were out here as well. And it looks like a jungle trapdoor, but I'm going to guess it was dark oak. What shader am I using? It is complementary reimagined 5.5.1. There's a link in chat. Thank you, Sandy. Oh, I'm not going to be able to put these all in the same spot. Okay, we have to remember the order that these are in. So cactus, this is just going to be annoying. Cactus on that one. That's a cool trick. I should remember that. Bamboo on this one. Whoops. Oops. Doesn't look like there was any tables and chairs in there. Oh, it won't fit, I guess. think that's all the tables and chairs down here. The only other spot that I can think of, and unfortunately the shader pack creates a bit of a texture z-fighting on these if you get far enough away. But that's a me problem, not a data pack problem. I think there's some stuff on the second floor. Reorganize the way that I do this. I think one of the things I don't like about the bundle is the ability to not be able to see the whole bundle. Or does that, that's different now, I think, though. They're definitely handy for cleaning up the inventory. Cool, well that's done. I feel like there's a second floor and like I was supposed to make like an apartment above this or something. Oh yeah, it's here. It exists. It just... That must have been a table. Bathroom with a mirror, I guess. Cool. I wanted to check the apartments. Oh, no problem, Cosmic. There's only 8 of them. It's fine. First floor, second floor, concrete maker top. So we'll go first floor. I think this is the one that I decorated. Yeah, or tried to. Bathroom. And maybe we'll do like a pedestal table. Maybe some dark oak chairs. Now, I don't know. Pretty sure the carpet just sits on top of it. So you can't put anything on top of it. Sometime in the old data pack, it would create like a tablecloth texture, and then you could still put something else on top of it. But I don't know if that's in the new version or not. When I update the server, I'll update the data pack as well. And I think there are... I want to say that there's a couch thing in the new data pack. Yeah, I feel like I'll have to check the Discord, but I'm pretty sure that we don't have to do this. I'm pretty sure we can do we can do proper couches now. Although, I think for this particular section, we would do this. And don't ask me why I chose birch for the floor. It's not my favorite. Single white tables don't quite look the best, do they? Let's go with another pedestal. Stuff like that that's visible from screenshots is always nice. We could probably put an umbrella or something out here too. Is there a bed in here? I think there is, yeah. Captain Ben, you have never seen the Modern City. Cool. That's this floor. There's an empty spot over here. Oh, there's more tables and chairs there. I might as well do that while I'm here. Maybe we'll go with white carpet in here. Oh, well, let's try that. Happy accident. So the plan was not to do all of these interiors. The plan was to do a couple of the front-facing ones, and then back here where the elevators are in the way, we will eventually put a mob farm up there. And that should help with the spawns. And then I think there's more up here. This feels like it's got more work to it. Yeah. Then that's it, because there's the way that the elevators work, there's no, you have to kind of zigzag the elevators, so you have to go up to this floor, and then you have to go, this one just kind of goes up one to the next floor, so you have to like leapfrog the elevators. So at the very least I want to put the floors in, and then I want to put some stuff on the balconies. And unfortunately, to go down, you have to go all the way down. You can't go down one floor at a time. Nice. Well, that I think is where I need to wrap things up for today. Let me, oops, that is not the way out. Let me see. who I can find on stream, but a nice change of scenery, I have to say. Let's see. Usually on Thursdays, I want to say, yeah, there's False. Nope, Megabyte's live. Let's raid Megabyte. Pixarus is live, but he's switched over to Claire Obscure. So we will send y'all over to Megabyte. I'm sure you'll have a good time. Thanks so much for hanging out today, folks. It's a little bit of a helter-skelter situation on the server right now as we kind of sort out the logistics as we gradually move towards setting up shop in the sci-fi area. But we're going to be using the modern city as kind of like our staging point, and I always have something to do there. So if I'm kind of stuck for what to do next in the sci-fi area, I can always return and do some cool updates in the modern city, like switching out the data packs, or like I said, I'm going to try to update the server and get a happy gas so we can build the floors inside the skyscraper, that kind of stuff. Do check out the Spawn Chunks podcast and the Citadel Cafe podcast. They are free. You can also follow me on Patreon. It's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. That's where you can support me and help me stream more often, or at least longer during parts of the day. That is only $2 a month US. That is less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks by a long shot. And it really does help me a lot. We are on the cusp of being able to offer annual subs on Patreon, but I need a few more people to join. So if you are thinking about it, then now would be a wonderful time. Thanks ever so much for anybody that subbed today. You took advantage of September, which is 25% off tier 1 subs. We get the same cut as a streamer. You get a save 25%. So support your favorite streamers. If you are someone that regularly subs on Twitch, then September is a great time to do it, especially if you want to do 3 months or 6 months, because 6 months you actually get 30% off. 3 months at tier 1 is also 25% off. So very much appreciated. Thank you to Sandy for coming in and moderating. Thanks to you for Cosmic for popping in with some knowledge, and good to see Steven, server mate as well. And I will see you all tomorrow for Lego. Fingers crossed, because my set is arriving today. And I'm hoping it arrives today on time. Otherwise, it will be not on time for tomorrow's Lego stream. So Lego Let's Chat are returning tomorrow, and I will leave it there as to what the set is. If you follow the Spawn Chunks, you probably know. But safe to say that it will be a very fun set to put together over the next few weeks on Fridays. Cheers. Bye for now.